sudden needle turned into.
Finally after this whole thing, they finally have horrible British accent.
Oh me, that was the most traumatic thing I have ever contributed to creatively.
The thing that was weird is when you went, and I felt like a vibration on my lips. That was the only weird part. That was the only weird part for me. Really.
I felt like I had to break the tension, and I busted out laughing. Oh wait! Wow.
That was awesome, man.
Wow.
So that was cool.
Can you take that off? Take the wig off?
You want me to?
Yeah, I would like to move on from the whole plexiglass thing.
Okay, well, there was that. There was that time.
Do you have your wedding vows?
Oh, you know what?
Wig hair.
I need to do my...
Do you seem to refer to your wedding vows as if you remembered the specifics of them, which I don't. Like I said, I wrote my own, and then we also said the tried and true ones.
Mm-hmm. I have what's called a wedding video.
Oh, you've watched it.
Yeah.
Everyone has a wedding video, but most people don't watch them.
Years ago, I went through the process of digitizing, because I got married so long ago that the video had to be digitized.
It was on
It was on digital tape, and
it was on mini DV tape.
Well, but it still had to be put into a computer. It had to be captured. It was on tape.
Okay, you made it back into a file.
So, and then I edited my wedding video
off of a DVD, I think.
And I created a wedding DVD. Remember that? The very first iMovie.
It had a template.
It had like a template for a wedding.
Yeah.
And I did that, and it's got several videos on it, like reception, rehearsal, getting ready for the wedding, the ceremony, the reception, and then it has a tape. Then it has a video that's like 2 hours of people sitting down at these two different cameras at the reception and saying things to me and Jesse. And
I remember that.
The first people on the tape are you and Christy.
Really?
And you're both talking like this.
Really?
It was just like talking like this. And you're like, Rhett.
I had so much more of an accent.
You're like, Rhett, man.
12 years ago?
Congratulations, man. Now you're like me, and you're married too. This is 13 years ago, you realize. And you looked like a little boy. It was so, you
didn't look great either.
Did I say you didn't look great? I said you looked like a little boy. It was 13 years ago. Oh. My point isn't to make fun of you. My point is to tell you that you've gotten a lot older. And you need to see it. You had this haircut that was like, this is before, there was definitely way before wings. This was like a
what kind of do for a haircut?
It was like a little boy's haircut. You looked like a little boy and you had a little boy's haircut and you were talking like this, man. And I was like, that's my best friend right there. And at the time, I didn't think anything weird.
And that's the reason.
Anything that was happening.
That's the reason that no one watches through that stuff, because it's depressing / embarrassing.
No, it was funny, actually. It was very funny.
So that's why you remember your vows, because you digitized them?
Yeah, I've sat through the digitizing process of my vows. That's the only reason I put myself through that again, was because I had to watch it in real time to get it to become a digital file. No, but I go back and watch it. We've watched it with the kids at some point.
I think I've established this in some format here before, but if not, I will tell you now that I do not have a wedding video. You knew this, right?
I guess I never thought about it.
I don't know why. I mean, because we were making videos at the time.
There's no need to capture this moment. There's no need to remember this.
We had a guy, like a friend of the family, of Christy's family,
who
I had nothing to do with it. I just showed up on my wedding day and I realized there's a guy with a big video camera, like literally a VHS camcorder.
Yeah. You got married a year earlier than me.
I mean, this was the year 2000. Why would you still have a shoulder mount VHS camera? And I just remember thinking, wow. But I didn't say anything, because you don't say anything on your wedding day. And it wasn't about that. I mean, I was concerned about many other things, about just being a groom. And then we get back from our honeymoon, and we're like, okay, we're going to watch the wedding video. The only time I'll ever willingly watch a wedding video is like 2 weeks later. You just want to, because you don't remember everything, it's whirlwind.
2 weeks after the wedding?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, this is fresh. I want to see it from the camera's perspective.
Yeah.
How did we look? How did we do?
Grainy, probably.
Well, we get the tape, and he said, I had a battery issue. I did not, in other words, the battery died. I did not record your wedding at all.
Hey man, had a battery issue.
Our wedding video is people, the people being ushered in, and I'm not talking about wedding party. I'm talking about guests being ushered in and being seated. That's all we have.
Well, that's the best part.
And then it's just
to see where grandma's at.
But it's funny that he still gave that to us. He was like, "This is all I've got, but you should still have it."
If you want to see the seating of the relatives, I have that.
It didn't get to that.
But I had a battery issue. The funny thing is that, it's amazing.
Probably for the best.
It's amazing how much things have changed. I went to a wedding recently, and it's just like, photography and filmmaking have changed so much, like amongst amateurs, that like if you don't have awesome wedding pictures and an awesome wedding video, you're like, what's your problem? You know what I'm saying? Because like anybody can take like a DSLR camera and like get this awesome shot of you getting married, and everybody has these awesome wedding videos and stuff for like relatively cheap, but like, and it would never cross anyone's mind, like if they had a battery issue at a wedding today, they would be like, whoa, hold up! We're having a battery issue.
Stop the wedding.
Because everything has to be captured on video. But your dude was like, uh-oh.
And plus,
I'm having a battery issue. I'll tell him after the wedding. It'll be okay. I mean, it's just a wedding video.
And is it okay to film on your phone at a wedding? Because I would imagine this day and age, there's like 18 different angles from iPhones.
That's interesting. I didn't see the recent wedding we went to.
Yeah.
I did not see one person phone during the ceremony.
I saw a few, but people were just texting.
The reception.
Oh, really?
The reception. In fact, I was guilty of.
I saw that.
Filming something in the reception. I don't usually do that, but I did. Sorry.
I will love you through the glass.
We have to really work on the melody on that last part, but that's the hook of the whole thing. It's loving through the glass.
I tried to rhyme past with glass, and then I said. Then past was in the middle of the sentence.
Yeah.
So I had to rhyme, it was something else.
Yeah. It was cool though.
It didn't work.
Yeah, it was awesome.